Feeling blue without you. Give me one more chance, give me one more dance. I'm feeling.
Hi beautiful! Welcome to my channel, the very first episode done by Charlie Marie. That's me. Today we're going to do our first look and review on some products that I ended up picking up at Ulta yesterday. I ended up picking up a couple palettes by this brand, I'd say a couple weeks ago now, that I've been playing with and using and testing out. And I really like them. And I found out that the line has a lot more than just the palettes. So I ended up getting the concealer, the foundation, and the setting powder for this brand to test out and see if I love it just as much as I love their palettes. In addition, I also picked up 2 more palettes to try test out, and today we're going to create a look with those and then review the products and see if I liked them as much as I liked the first few palettes I had. I'm hoping that the consistency is there and that they're just as good. The concealer and the foundation, they both claim to be full coverage, and I have spots on my face, as you can see, so we'll definitely find out if it can hide everything or not. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to start off by wiping my face again, just because even though I had a shower, I get really oily skin. And these are the lemon cleansing wipes by Clean & Clear. I go through a lot of these. They smell amazing, and they actually take care of even my waterproof makeup when I have it on, which is great because waterproof makeup is a pain in the you-know-what to be getting off. And they smell amazing, honestly. They do. Okay. Next, we're going to put on face primer. I use this one. Maybe if you can see it. It's the Revlon Photo Ready. It doesn't smell great, but it works. It kind of has just a little bit of a chemical kind of makeup smell. It's supposed to, it claims to like blend out your pores and stuff and leave the perfect setting for doing everything else to your face, which I've used it a lot and I don't think it's perfect by any means, but it does pretty good. I even put it on my eyelids too, even though I use an eyelid primer. Alright, that's done. So let's get into the new products that I decided to buy yesterday. They're by Juvias Place. This here happens to be my new Velvety Matte Foundation, it claims. And this is in the shade 610. It's for light to medium skin tone, because I'm not white, but I'm not tan either. I'm like in that weird in-between place. That's what that little bottle looks like. Honestly, it doesn't really have much of a smell to it. It's pretty plain. And then next we have the concealer. It's this one here. It's in shade 20. Once again, for medium to light. That weird cross in between. That just happens to be my face. And then they only had 3 setting powders. They had one that was pretty light, which is this one here. It's called White Sand. And it's supposed to be almost like a translucent powder. The next color they had, the name started with a K, but it was very, very yellow. And my skin undertones are definitely not yellow. They're more of a, I'd say like peach, kind of neutral. The yellow would have made me look like I was on chemo or something. And then the next one they had was like made for super dark skin people, which is just definitely not me. I'm gonna go into the concealer first, the Magic Concealer in shade 20. And it's like a very, very light tan for any of those who are concerned. And wow, that's a lot of coverage. I was not expecting that. Ooh, it's way more than I need. Alright, well, obviously damp, used beauty blender. I actually got this one from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree here in town, and it's my favorite one. So let's get in there. And just so you guys know, I'm not by any means a makeup artist. I'm very much an amateur. I have like zero freaking skills. Like everything I've learned, I've played around with, and like I've watched videos, and yes, I do mush the concealer onto the top of my eyelid too, just because I feel like my eyes look very dark circles and everything, even on top, so evens it out. And like if you could like see, like very light, very dark. I like going with a concealer, even though this is for light to medium skin. I like to go with one that's like 2-3 shades lighter, my bad, than my actual skin, because it just makes things easier. Although I think that went on pretty good. Honestly, I'm not mad. I'm liking that. Like, I get a little redness on my chin too, so let's take this bad boy, put a footprint here, and like let's do a little bit up here. Nice face paint, huh? And honestly, like I love the colors. I do. I really do. And I don't know how to contour, and I don't know how to contour, and I'll eventually learn. I'll get there, but that's not on my skill level yet, so that ain't gonna be happening today. So let's go into the foundation. They actually give you a full ounce in this one, and I actually ended up getting everything that I'm using in today's video on sale, because Ulta had a 25% off on this brand. Foundation cost me $12.50. The setting powder was $12.50. Concealer was $10.50, and then each of the palettes I picked up and I bought and that I've been using only cost me $15 a piece, and they're normally like $20 to $25. And let's see here. Do I want to use the blender or the brush today? Honestly, me and this brush don't get along well unless I'm like refining my edges. So I think I'll probably go in with the Beauty Blender, and then I'll go around and do the edges with the brush. Now, this is gonna look a little too dark for me, but I promise this is as closest to a color as they had that I can get, and they have like 15 shades, which gives you a pretty wide range, honestly. Like, okay, let's see how this goes. I make sure that I get everywhere. Upper lip, bottom, nose crevices, sides of the face. If you end up getting concealer or foundation on your mouth, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt you. You shouldn't by any means be trying to like lick it. I wouldn't advise that to anyone, but it's really not bad. And you know what? For the foundation that claims to be full coverage, I mean, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad at this because I have oily skin and I get like acne and pimples and stuff a lot. I have like a couple facial scars, and honestly, I'm not saying anything. Like I said, if it gets on your lips, it's really no big deal. I'm actually going to go back in and like put a little bit more concealer underneath my eye because I like it looking like a little brighter. And speaking of which, that wand applicator is huge. Like, I fully recommend that bad boy. Dang. Honestly, I can't be mad at that. Like, I can't tell the difference. Like, in color and stuff. Like, I think it looks good. It makes me look a little tan, a little white. I'm in some weird in-between zone, unlike my sister who's drop dead gorgeous, who just happens to have like this pale, ivory, beautiful skin, and I had to take after our dad and get dark. Like, why? Why? Not fair. Anyway, that's good. I like that. That's not terrible by any means. That did really good. And it's not like wet or like oily. It's just kind of sitting there. It's light. Some of the other stuff I use is like pretty heavy. We're just gonna take this, and I just take like my big fat used end, obviously. Like shake some powder out and like puff that big boy in there. This is my setting powder that I got. It looks very fair, but to me it's almost like translucent. Like, I don't notice the fact that when I pat it on, like at all, that it looks lighter than it should, if that makes any sense. Pat down my eyes, obviously. Not mad. I like that. So all of this is supposed to like give you a matte finish, and that's definitely what it is. And I wouldn't say it's like 100% full coverage because I can still see like a little spot like here and here, but I'd say it's pretty damn close. I'd give it an A, like 92 out of 100. We'll have to see how it sets with everything else. So far, so good. I'm not mad. Alright, so now that my foundation and my concealer are done and they're set, I'm going to show you guys the first 3 palettes that I ended up picking up. They're all by, I want to say it's Juvias Place, but I really want to call it Giovanni's, but I know it's definitely not. This one's my favorite one. It's my favorite one. Everything in here is a matte color, and you gotta excuse their dustiness. But I really like using this one. Like, my favorite go-to colors in here are specifically these two, because since I have a little bit of a warmer neutral skin tone, I pull off the warm colors really well. It's nice. This is my next one. I really, really like this one, the Warrior palette. This one I love because this one has glitter. And like I said, excuse them being nasty. I do use these. I do. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 glitters and 3 neutrals. And honestly, they could work for any skin tone. This is a new one that I picked up. This is the newest one I picked up. And I've probably had this one a week now, maybe used it once. I picked up this one because I wanted to get some darker colors. And, like, I like glitter. I'm not gonna lie. I love glitter. I love glitter. But it has, like, darker tones and some more, like, crazy colors that I think I can use. I'm more of a nudes, glitters. Like, I'm not, like, super bright into color. Like, I had the mini conspiracy palette, and I love this one. And as you can tell, I've used it quite a bit. My favorite shades in here are these 4. These 2 I haven't even touched, let's be honest. Blue is not, I don't, with my skin tone, I don't think I can get away with wearing blues because my skin tone just doesn't match such really cool colors. But I love this palette. It's great. I mean, I use it. It's my favorite. Like this one here, I always use this one like right below my brows no matter whatever else I'm using. My 2 new palettes that I got by Juvias Place is this one here. This is the Nomad palette, and I was actually online and, like, hold on, I gotta get something to open this. I was actually online and just checking out the Ulta website because the nearest Ulta from me is like 2 hours away. Like, it's the closest thing. Of course, bubble wrapped, packaged, beautiful. That's what it looks like. I specifically got this one, and it's another neutral palette, pretty close to it. But I specifically bought this one because I have an obsession with yellows. And I can generally get away with yellows. Like, it's not terrible, but I specifically bought it for this yellow glitter shade, and this one's more like a sunset light mustardy yellow. I just think it's going to be beautiful. Like, I really do. I enjoy it. Do I need this many palettes? No, absolutely not. Am I going to use the same one every day? I generally do. Like, I experiment. But there's nothing to hurt having a couple favorite colors in every single new palette. Ooh, shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. This one here is Festival. To me, it kind of looks like a Dios de los Muertos type thing, but all of these are influenced by warrior tribes and stuff. I mean, obviously, like, African warrior tribes, and, like, it's so cool. Like, and I got this one because of the bright colors. Like, I love this. My sister was shopping with me, and she said it looked like clown makeup, but girl, look at some of these colors. Like, how can you not want to use these, like, on a bold, smoky eye? Like, beautiful. Alright, so now it's time to pick colors and do what I normally do. I am not gonna lie. I have, like, 4 brushes I primarily use that I really, really like. And I even picked up a new one. It's this little cheapy thing from Ulta too. It's an Essence brush. It's by Essence. It's just called an eye blender brush. I didn't want to spend the really expensive money on a new Morphe brush when this is basically the same thing. This is $3.99. The Morphe brush that I was looking at was $7. Basically does the same thing. I'm going to start with my favorite brush. I love this one. It's just a little cheap-ass blending brush. I actually bought this kit at Walmart. It's a neon kit and even has this cute little bag that it comes with. The brand is Moda. It's just labeled crease, obviously. No big deal. Okay, so I'm going to do what I always do. I always start off this way no matter what. And my mini conspiracy palette, this one right here. And it's called Cry on My Couch, which is very appropriate for me. Just sums up half my life right there. I dip this bad boy in. I know you see a lot of people, you know, tapping and doing dust off and stuff. I don't. I like using as much as physically possible. So I actually start up here. Start with my eyebrow, go down a little bit. Like I said, I am not a makeup expert, so you don't have to do the shit that I do, because trust me, sometimes it does not always work out. Some of the stuff I do looks terrible, but this is like, I like using this as like my base color. Like, it makes it look all nice and bright underneath my eyebrows. Gives me a nice start, and like when I go up and like if I get a different color and I blend and I like dab around a little bit while making some faces, like, it looks good. I got no problem. Okay, so now that I use that one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go into my favorite palette. I love this one. This is the Amazon Warrior palette. Like, I just look at it and I want to come. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, whoever, like, made up these colors and designed it, dude, I love you. Thanks. So I'm going to pop into my favorite color, and it's called Zuma, right here, this bad boy. And it's a very peachy coral moment, while the one next to it's a little more coral pink. Because, I mean, look at that. Like, I barely tap into that. Like, barely. Like, this is what I do. I, like, look at that. Brush is coated. And, like, not really any fallout either, which is kind of amazing considering normally it's, like, a $20 palette. Like, it's bomb. So this color, because I like doing the bright colors on the outside and then like a more neutral, less brighty on the inside, and maybe like some little gold in that little corner. We'll see how this goes, but I take this thing and like I have a little bit of a hooded eye, so I like, boom, like I just stick it in and start working it. I have a very weird personality and sense of humor, so, I mean, if you do too, we're gonna get along great. If you don't, you're gonna be watching this and going, next. Like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. No, that's the tea. That saying, like, oh my god, I don't know where that saying came from. People have been using it like the last 4 or 5 years. But dear freaking Lord. Like, I have nothing wrong with the saying. It just drives me nuts when people go, here's the tea. Or, like, they're sipping on something and they're like, yep, I'm a badass. I'm a badass. I'm a badass. Oh, and I keep, like, a rag on my desk, and since I only have so many brushes, and all my colors that I usually use are similar, I just take it and I, like, rub it on the rag to, like, get the stuff off. Let's see. What do I want next? See, I love that color. Like, it's really bright in person, and on camera, ooh, girl, look at that color. It's beautiful. I don't know what to say. Guys, you need it. If you love bright colors like I do, and you want some neutrals too while you're at it, you need this. You absolutely 100% need this. Okay. So I'm going to go into one of my new ones. Ooh. Like this. I'm going to use this there next time, like, because that's even brighter. But I want to dip in to a yellow. Like, I love yellows. I'm going to get my smaller brush here. Once again, it's Moda brush. It's called Detail. Like, that's literally what it says. It just says Detail. And this one, oh wow, it doesn't. This one doesn't have the names on it like the other one does. Like, there's no names underneath the colors. I wonder if the box has the name on it. No, does not. Just regular information. There's nothing on there. It's not on the back. It's not on the cover sheet, which is unusual, but okay. I'm gonna pop in here, and I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna put down this first because this is a matte. This is the matte color, and then I'm gonna go in here and use some of that fancy gold. This is my first time using this one, so we'll see how this goes. Not bad, really. Not bad. It's not nearly as bright as I thought it was gonna be, but that's okay for me because I want my outer color to be what stands out the most. That's what I want. And I just want it to be like blendable. Like, boink. Ooh. Girl, yes. Yellow's my favorite color, and like yellow plus ooh, yeah. Yellow plus some glitter in there. Hello, beautiful. Hell yeah. Let's get some of that. Sign me up for 2. Hot damn. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is definitely going to be going on the bottom, too. New brush. My Essence Eye Blender brush is, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, and then there's this shade in the bottom. I'm going to tap into that a little bit. Ooh. These palettes definitely aren't lacking pigment by any means, but I'm going to go up here into here a little bit. And like, I can't blend for shit, but I'm like bounce it around. Like maybe get in there a little bit more. Get in there. A little wipey, a little more. I don't even know what I'm humming, honestly. I like that. Like, it's not super bright. I mean, for me that's kind of subtle. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back with my little detail brush because I love this bad boy. I love the bad boy. Ooh. I'm gonna put him like right down my waterline because this guy is sparkly. I love this. It's my new favorite color, dude. Like, oh yeah. Oh yes, I love that. Okay. Since I'm doing those, getting a little sparkly up in here, I'm gonna go to my favorite glitter palette now. Pressed glitters are interesting. I've learned that with this palette, you can work it wet or dry. I found if I spray my brush a little bit with what I use to like set my face, which is actually this bad boy. It's Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 primer, water, prep, set, and refresh. I'm gonna take this and sprit that bad boy a little bit. I'm going here. Obviously, I'm doing gold, so I'm gonna choose this one here, cause like my little inner corners need to be blingy. And like, look at that. Oof. I don't know who doesn't love a little extra glitter. Like, look at that. Can you see that? Like right in there. Yep. Yes, hunty. I've actually never used that phrase in my life. Like I said, by far, I am not a makeup artist. Like, I'm not even close. Like, I started makeup in like high school. I'm normally more of just like an eyeliner type of girl. And I'm actually gonna pop in here. Dahomey is what it's called. The other one I was using was Bakwa. But like, I'm gonna take a little bit of this and like, I'm gonna go like over here. And like, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap in a little bit of that. A little more definition. Like, I'm a firm believer you can never have too much glitter. And like, when you end up with like a little extra too much, I just take the little blending brush after I wipe them off, and I'm like, ooh, let's work it in. Let's work it in. Let's work it out. Work it out. Okay. Like I said, I'm weird. If you like it, bye. If you like it, stick around, shall ya? Shall we? My bad. Apparently, English is not my first language. Apparently. Okay. That's done. And like, I don't have any fancy eyeliners and stuff either. Like, to be honest, I'm cheap. I like cheap makeup. I like getting things on sale. I like getting cheap makeup and testing it out and seeing if I like it. My all-time favorite eyeliner ever, and sorry, it's gonna look kind of gross, it has like fingerprints and stuff all over. It's actually my Forever 21 waterproof with this chrome brush top on it. It's not the original brush it came with, but like, this is my favorite bad boy. The only problem is that with the waterproof makeup, if I don't have these, it's not coming off even when I wash it in the shower. Like, I could scrub my face forever and end up looking like the trash panda from World War II who just had a very rough time and didn't make it. So I found this at the Dollar Tree too. Like, I really like this one. It's an LA Color matte liquid liner. This is black. I got it in black, gold, and rose gold. And like, it's really pretty. It works decently well. I've had a habit recently, like when I do like some glitter colors and stuff, like I start like halfway in and go out and like do my swoop, and then if I can find it, I go in with like the rose gold or the gold, and with this one I'll probably go in with the gold eyeliner and like do there to the mid-range. And like, I don't do fake lashes. Like, I tried once and I stabbed myself in the eye, but for you guys, for you, I'll go get one of my pairs and I'll try it on. No promises though. Because let's see here, start like right here. I know that looks really weird, but gotta start somewhere. I'm more of a start in the middle, go out to the end, and then fill it in. I love dramatic eyeliner. Like, I do. Not bad, not bad. And then I am that person, I'll go in, I'll dip again, and like, I'll do a little bottom piece. Because I always use a pencil liner on the bottom. Occasionally I'll use a gel liner with the brush. Sorry guys, camera died. Anyway, eyes are done. I have like really thick eyebrows to begin with, so I really don't fill them in or do anything special. In my favorite glitter palette, there's actually this color, it's called Mino. It's right up here. That's actually like really close to my brow color. So I'll take my little detail brush, like I'll pat into it, and like I'll just fill them in a bit. Because let's be honest, it's not like they need a lot of help. Wow, what's next? That's pretty much all I do. I mean, like I don't do a lot of lips. I have some lipstick and stuff, but I generally just use this little bad boy. It's LA Color. Again, background. It's just a lip balm. Because I get dry lips. I just smack some of that on there. Like, honestly, it's hydrating. It's a little waxy, but it's a balm, honestly. I think it has beeswax in it. I may go and put a lip on later. That's pretty much it. I mean, hey, not bad, right? I mean, like, look at this. Like, look at this. Like, hello. Okay, so this will just complete my look. Like, I'll just leave it here for now. Like, this is good. But love. Definitely love. I love those yellows that I used. All-time favorite. Not gonna lie, like all-time favorite. These palettes are always a hit, never a miss, at least in my opinion. There's not a lot of fallout. There's a lot of great color. I mean, we all got, look, I'm glowing. Sometimes, like, I pat in the forehead a little bit. That's my setting spray, by the way, guys. A lot of people don't set. I set, like, a little. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes it runs. I do who the heck care. Foundation. Like I said, give it an A. It's not 100%. Hey, guys. Sorry about the pause. The camera died, so I went ahead and braided my hair. But let's finish this up, shall we? So, 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 for everything. I really like everything. The foundation is great. Shade C6. Blends out really well. It's not sticky. Doesn't feel heavy. Honestly, it doesn't really feel like I have much of anything on my face. It's a pass. I like it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna keep it. And honestly, the fact that I got it on sale only makes things like a million times better. Let's get into, oof, my fingerprints are all over this. The concealer. Like, honestly, that's a lot of concealer. And for $10.50 plus tax, I mean, this shade 20 and the Magic Concealer, pass. 10 out of 10. I love this. I love this one. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it. It's going to stay. And I was a little iffy on with how light this powder was going to be. This setting powder. This Magic setting powder in the color White Sands. No. I love it. It's more of a translucent. I can't say that word. It's more of a translucent than a white. And honestly, it works well. If you're light to medium, lightly tanned like I am, this is a good choice for you. If you're tanned and you have more of like a warm yellowy undertone, the middle color that they have would be fine for you. Starts with a K. I think it's like khaki, kalaka, blah, 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 something. And if you're like really dark tan to like dark chocolate, the other one's gonna work great for you too for setting. So overall, between the palettes, the setting powder, the concealer, because I'm gonna keep the boxes to make them look all nice, and the foundation, I love them all. I keep them, I'd use them, like, see, like, they have, like, these 3 faces. I'm, like, the one in the middle. Although I look a little whiter on camera, I guess. But they have everything for every skin tone. Like, honestly, these are their palettes that I have from them. I have this one, this one, this one, this one. I haven't used this one yet, but I'm going to. That'll probably be the next video. And this one, I haven't really used this either. I used it like once, but all solid pass. This, obviously, is good. I mean, I think I have more fallout in the mini controversy palette than I do in my Juvias Place palettes, which, in my opinion, is like odd, but you know, it happens. If you need face wipes, these bad boys, amazing. Just trust me, I could like swipe off half my face and like you'd be able to tell 100% the difference. Overall, it's light, it's solid, it's in place, it's so pretty. I like it. So, thanks for sticking around, you guys, and watching my video if you made it all the way to the end, because trust me, this took a forever because, well, duh, it's my first video, but I'm learning. We all learn. I guess goodbye. I mean, I don't know you yet, but I will get to know you, and I'm sure I'm gonna love you like you're gonna love me. If you like a weird sense of humor. If you don't have a weird sense of humor, it probably ain't the place for you, son. Anyway, next video, I'm not sure if I want to do an unboxing or another tutorial on doing your makeup with a review at the end for it. If so, I have other palettes we can test out and try and review. I think I'm gonna stick with using the concealer, powder, and foundation for a while just to see how it goes, kind of like a long-term experiment, if you will. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, because I got plenty of boxes that I've gotten in the mail recently for ordering from Black Friday that we could go through and experiment and find out and see how beautiful things are. So let me know. Please subscribe if you like. If not, sorry. But stick around. There will be more. Hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I do. Thanks, guys. Have a good day, beautiful.
Feeling blue without you. Give me one more chance, give me one more dance. I'm feeling